children. From one kitchen, in 4 hours, we prepare food for 200,000 children. And this is, then further we developed it into a much more efficient system with bucket elevators carrying the, the rice, food grain supply. Then there is the rice destoner, etc. You can see all those things since you're running short of time. And just to tell you that we have used the best of technology to see that the food is produced with high hygiene quality as well as with cost effective, and making it workable to produce that much quantity of food in a short time. And then we had the next level of kitchen was where when we came to North India, we had to deal with the different menu. So how would we cook chapatis? In those days when we went around for the chapati machines, the largest machine that they had was in the military kitchen with about cooking 2,000 chapatis per hour. But that would do nothing for when we want to feed 1 lakh children, at least we need to produce 2 lakh chapatis. So, we worked out a roti making machine of 60,000 rotis per hour with automated oil sprinklers. And mind you, this chapati making machine was, we gave the requirement and no great experts as such. We went to Jalandhar and 2 Sardarjis designed this kitchen for us. From 2,000 jumped to 60,000 rotis per hour. This is the kneading machine. And then sound hai? It's like a die cutting machine. Ruk gaya.
It takes more than a few engineers to run a PowerPoint, so please excuse us.
Yeah. छोड़ दिए, sound नहीं चाहिए. Okay, so it's just 1 minute. It's a 30-meter long machine. A die cutter cuts the chapatis, then it goes over 3-4 layers, and finally it goes over the fire. And this goes back and gets recycled. This machine has made it possible to feed children in North India. Otherwise, the rice menu would not be accepted for more than a week by people in, children in UP and Rajasthan. In South India, the menu is rice, yogurt, and sambar with lentils, vegetables. And North India, it's roti-based menu. Sometimes we give, along with roti, we give rice, different types of rice. And for 100,000 children, 5 tons of vegetables have to be cut and kept ready the previous night. And we have deep freezers for all these things. And this food that is cooked is transported to 50 to 60 kilometers, is a maximum distance where this, from the kitchen, it goes to the, by the time, the lunch time, on the spot, the vehicles carry these, those vessels which you saw, which carries, each vessel carries about 30 children's food. And in that way, it's these specially designed vehicles deliver the food to the schools. And this is a Bangalore ISKCON temple where this whole thing was started. Now we are doing it in 8 states. And all our Akshaya Patra kitchens, 10 of the 17 kitchens are ISO certified. And we have a secular reach. Akshaya Patra is a separate foundation from ISKCON, Akshaya Patra Foundation, where it's a secular trust where the beneficiaries are not discriminated in any manner as with respect to religion. AC Nielsen has done a study where school enrollment has increased, school attendance has improved, dropout rate decreased, class performance enhanced, nutrition status of the student improved. We have exact figures, in a summary I have just mentioned. And the entire accounts are audited by KPMG. And this is one of the example, not only technology, the way the foundation is organized so professionally that it evokes the confidence of the corporate to take part in funding many of these programs, many of the states. So Harvard Business School did a case study, and they made it one of the case studies for their students. And this is an example actually of now where does the funding come from? There is a public-private partnership. Actually the government, state government, and the central government and the state government, they have some subsidy in terms of grains and funding for this program. But this program is not, at least the Akshaya Patra, the quality of food we give is not, it cannot be completely met with the money that the government is giving to us. So we have these are the subsidies that the government gives, different government gives to us. If you look at this cost per meal branch-wise for a rice-based kitchen, 7.63 rupees per meal. And the government is giving us around 4 rupees, and we have to find 3 rupee 50 paisa per meal through donations. And for the wheat-based for North India, again 3 rupee 50 paisa is the deficit. So we have been able to get the participation and partnership of many of the corporates, especially seeing the way we have the governance, the management has been done very professionally, and therefore, these corporates are able to come forward and help us. ICAI, the Chartered Accountants Association of India, 3 years we got Gold Shield Award for our financial reporting, and we have a different structure. USA and UK is mainly, it's a fundraising team, and we have all marketing, professional marketing efforts, including telemarketing, everything to raise funds for this program. We have board of trustees, 3 missionaries from ISKCON, and then it's also we have external trustees like Mohandas Pai, others who are in the professional world, and that's a perfect combination where we have made this external trustees to be more than the missionary trustees. So that also creates interest in the corporate to fund it. We have advisory boards, and in USA, UK also we have. These are all fundraising organizations. The reach of Akshaya Patra is now in about 9 states, and this is the total. As of today, we are feeding approximately 1.5 million meals every day. The projection for the program is to feed 5 million school children every day by 2020. And presently, if you look at the situation of this country, 11 crore children benefit from hot cooked nutritious meals in 12 lakh government schools in India. So actually, Akshaya Patra is covering only about 1.5% of these children in this country. Rest of the children are actually have to do with the government midday meal scheme, which, just we discussed, we heard, any government scheme, it really, even whatever the little fund that the government provides, only about 30%, 40% actually goes to the beneficiary. Now, we have a projection to close this program by 2030. Why? Because we don't want to perpetuate poverty. It's a temporary solution. It's a temporary situation. As I said, the way this country is growing, we are hoping that largely we would come out of the kind of poverty that India is in today. So we want to close, we don't want forever Akshaya Patra will end by 2030. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this afternoon we talked about in the Chief Minister's Conclave a lot about excellence. Here is an excellence in play. This is the gentleman on the other side. This is the person who designed all that automated machine. So it is not only his big heart, but the excellence in the education he got, how he applied it. So give him a big hand.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the panelists for all the time that they spent and the passion with which they have approached their work. It clearly goes to show that where there is a will, there is a way, and that when you put good minds to work, no problem is unsolvable, and every mountain can be climbed. I hope that every one of you here will join PANIIT and its mission to find common solutions to common problems and participate in the Wheels program. Very easy to do. You just have to go to wheelsfoundation.com and sign up. Again, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.